Kayali just released a new fragrance called Utopia. In today's video, I will be comparing it against Mancera Holidays because when I initially smelled Utopia, I immediately thought of holidays. So this video is to let you know if you need this, that, or both. Before we get into the video, I do want to quickly introduce myself for those of you who may be new here. My name is Ayesha. I make videos about fragrance, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. If you're interested in those things, then please consider subscribing. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. All right, so this video is part of the series, This, That, or Both. If you've never seen one of these videos, it's basically where I'm going to tell you about each fragrance, compare them in different categories, and at the end, I will tell you if you need one or the other or both of them. Let's get to it. When I found out that Kayali was releasing a new fragrance, I was extremely excited because I love Kayali fragrances. I think I own about 5 or 6 of them at this point. So I was very excited to try Utopia Vanilla Coco. Now, when I got this fragrance in the mail and smelled it, I immediately thought of Mancera Holidays. Like, there was literally no pause. I immediately thought of Mancera Holidays. Now, these fragrances are not exactly the same, but I can't deny the similarity in them. So for the first category, let's talk about the packaging. So Kayali, beautiful. This is the same shape as all the other Kayali bottles. This one is like a rose gold metallic, and up close it doesn't look like it's transparent, but it actually is. Looking at this bottle, holding it up to the light, I can definitely see through it, which I actually really like. I like the look of this. It is kind of flashy. It is a fingerprint magnet. It doesn't, you know, it's one of those ones that I'm kind of scared to show on camera because I might blind you. But I do like that you can see through it as well, so that way you'll know when you're getting close to running out. So that's the packaging for Kayali. For Mancera Holidays, it's in the typical Mancera bottle. I do have the larger bottle, and of course it's kind of just a plain cylindrical bottle. It is very heavy duty, and the cap screws on in typical Mancera fashion. And then the label here is gold. So I do like it, but I'll go ahead and tell you I don't like the packaging on Mancera as much as I like the one on Kayali, but that's just personal preference. So let's talk about the smell. For Utopia, when I first spray this, I get straight vanilla and coconut. Very creamy vanilla coconut scent, very vacation-like. As this fragrance begins to dry down, the florals do come out, but they never get overwhelming. And I think it's a really nice balance of the vanilla, coconut, and florals to give it sort of that sunscreen type smell without it being too much. This is definitely one that you should try if you kind of like the sunscreen smell, but sometimes it can be overwhelming and smell like bug spray on you. Then this is one that you should definitely try, because this one kind of starts out just vanilla coconut, more sunscreeny, but as it dries, you do get more of those florals and becomes more of a well-rounded scent. And I actually really like that about this fragrance. So for holidays, I do get a lot of coconut at the very beginning of this fragrance, but this one is more of a sweeter, denser coconut, and it definitely has some vanilla in there, but this overall is a more thick scent. It does have some tropical florals in there as well, but honestly, on my skin, I mainly get like coconut and vanilla and like a creaminess to this. A very thick smelling perfume in my opinion. But I do really like this. I do think this one definitely has more of that sunscreen type smell to it than Utopia. So on to longevity and projection. I'm going to preface this by saying, you know, longevity is going to be different on everyone depending on different factors like your skin chemistry, where you live, how you spray, if you overspray, whatnot. These are just my experiences. So for Utopia, I honestly can say that the projection on this is nice, but it's not amazing. So when I first sprayed this, and probably for the first 2 hours or so, people can smell this on me, I would say probably about 5 feet away, 5 or 6 feet away. So the projection is pretty good initially. After that, it does turn into a skin scent more or less on me. Maybe not exactly a skin scent because I can still smell it on me. I still get that cloud, but I don't think others who are standing away from me can smell it unless they're really close to me. That's not necessarily a bad thing because I do think this fragrance has some sillage to it. I have noticed that after wearing this fragrance for a while, like past that 2-hour mark, even past the 4-hour mark, I've walked past somebody and they commented on my smell. But at that point, I really couldn't smell it on myself. So that's probably from me spraying it on my clothes. Maybe they were just getting that sillage as I walked by. But overall, projection is okay. As far as longevity, again, it's okay. It's not amazing. I get probably total about 6 hours out of this fragrance. It turns into a skin scent probably after around the 4-hour mark. As for holidays, this fragrance has great projection. This is one that if you spray it, everybody's gonna know you're wearing it, especially if you overspray it. So I try not to overspray this one too much because honestly, it is very dense and heavy. And although it is a summer scent, I do feel like it probably could overwhelm people if you spray it too much on. So this one, projection, I would say people can probably smell it on me just spraying normally. People probably can smell it on me at least 6 feet away. And I think that projection lasts for, I would say it lasts probably about 4 hours on this one before it starts kind of dying down. At that point where it dies down, people can still smell it on you if they're close to you. And I don't think this really turns into a skin scent until the very end of the fragrance. So for me, this lasts on my skin probably at least about 8 hours or so. And on clothes, it lasts eternally. But on the skin, yeah, it lasts about 8 hours or so before turning into a skin scent. As for pricing, Kayali is currently only offered in a 50 ml size and then like a travel size, which I believe is 10 mls. I'm not really going to talk about pricing on that one. But the 50 ml size retails for $100 even. Mancera Holidays, I thought was offered in a 2-ounce bottle, but now that I'm looking on their website, it looks like only the 4 ounces available, which is what I have here. And this bottle retails for $180. So we're finally at the point where I'm going to tell you if you need this, that, or both. Although these fragrances are similar, I do not think they are dupes. I just think they're similar in class, they're similar in smell. The Utopia is definitely a softer vacation type fragrance, whereas Holidays is more of a full-bodied, heavy, look at me type of vacation fragrance. So because of that, I'm actually going to say you need both. Now, of course, you don't need a fragrance. However, these are both beautiful in their own right. And I think although they are similar, I do think they are different enough to have both. I definitely think Utopia is perfect for day-to-day wear, even if you're not going on vacation. Although it smells like vacation, it doesn't scream, hey, I'm on vacation. Whereas Holidays, I kind of feel like screams, hey, I'm on vacation. And so I typically reserve this for hot summer days when I'm going out doing something fun. Whereas I feel like I can wear Utopia to work and it will still be okay. It's like my own little personal vacation. Whereas this is a vacation that you post about on Instagram. You see what I'm saying? I definitely think Utopia would be great to take as a travel fragrance. But I also think Holidays would be great to take as a travel fragrance. So I honestly would recommend both in this case. Doesn't happen often, but it's happening this time. So yeah, if you own either one of these fragrances, let us know what you think about them in the comments. Do you think they're similar? Do you think they're completely different? Do you think they're worth having both? Let us know. Let's have a conversation. I want to hear your opinions, and everybody else wants to hear your opinions as well. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, make sure you're following me over on Instagram for all the sneak peeks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.